Hi there guys, it's so good to be back. This is Farmer Bob greeting you, and yes, we are back on our Chellington map, and the challenge this time around in this series that we're making is only to use old school equipment. I've downloaded quite a bit of old school stuff, and as we continue in the series, if you give feedback or tips or anything that you want featured, just drop it in the comments below. And yes, I will surely have a look at that. But for now, let's get stuck in where we left off last time. Great stuff, man. But it's this one that now is filled up. And we need to just check. This one should be the right lane one, eh guys? If I'm right. No man, why is this now on left? Let me just run through them again. This one is the center one, alright? So this one, the JD, should be the right, and the other one should be the left then. Okay, so right, center and left. So we've got this one here, which is then the left. Okay. Which makes sense, because it is then on the left here. But why is the right one open? I don't understand that. It's what is strange to me. Just go through them again. So the McCormick is center. And if we look at where it is driving, it's driving center. That makes total sense, okay? Oh yeah, I just want to switch this off again, right? And then John Deere is the right lane. And where is it driving? It is driving the right lane. Yeah, you can see there, it's on the right side. Now, and the other one is on the left. So it must be that symmetric lane changes, it was out, it was disabled. Wait a second, what's this doing now? Yeah, it's left here. Okay, switch that off, jump to the other tractor. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. And then we're gonna have to just check what I'm gonna just make a drive up here. So that is the right one. This is the right one, and this is the right one that was missed. So this 3 lanes was the right hand one that missed it. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just driving over our field again. I know it's bad, but I just need to get clarity here. What has happened with our things? Now this one is the right lane, sorry, the left lane, and it has already planted here. It hasn't planted this lane, so we can go back right there to the back and see which left lane needs to do. It needs to do this one. It has done that one. Alright, so it has done that one. It has done this one. Oh man, I must go this way. Sorry guys. This one it needs to do. That's the center lane being done. It's left, center. This one has already been done on the left. Now we need to do this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park here. And we're going to go here, drive course at the nearest and set it off. Okay, so it will take the left lane, which is already done, and it will carry on here. Okay, I'm confused now, guys. So it looks like stop the driver. It looks like it is doing the right lane now. However, oh my boy. This is already done. I just want to drive here and try and figure out what's going on here. Either I'm going senile or crazy with the left and the right. Do they actually change it all by themselves, or is that what symmetric lane changes mean by the looks of it? So I just want to tell this thing to carry on from here, because this is the right hand one. Now is it possible that this tractor with less power drive faster than the McCormick? How is that possible? This doesn't sound right, guys. I just want to see what's going on here. Did you see that? That little D80 has got much less power than this McCormick, yet it is going just want to jump in here because that's a left lane and this is doing the left lane. Which has already been done, which is totally crazy. Yo guys, this is a nightmare. One left. So the center guy doesn't matter, he's always in the center. This one, you see, now that side is now the right side that's been done. And now this is one on the left. Because I think that is probably what symmetric lane changes do. It changes the side automatically. You see, now it changed to the right, so that is why this thing is, it changes one to the left, one to the right, so yeah, that is what's happening. So we need to stop that stupid symmetric lane changes on that first tractor. And it seems like we have to switch it off here. It seems like that is a problem. So this one will be running now. You just pick this up and switch it off. So we need to do to fix up this problem. Here we need to start with the oh my word, this is so democratic. Start with the left side here. This one here at the bottom. Yeah, everything went alright here still, looks like it. Here we started. And then we go to the right. So if we do to the right, which will be here. Yo, this brakes on this thing is horrible, guys. You brake and brake and brake and nothing happens. Just want to make sure it is the right lane. Okay. And then you just select drive on the nearest waypoint. I'm just going to have to do this manually to just catch up. There you go. Right. Okay, my word. That has been quite a stretch of struggle. Okay, let's leave that one to go along. And in this one, I suppose it's already empty again. Yep. And this one does the center lane. Alright. Now to me, which is very strange, is how that little John Deere is so light on seed. But anyways, I think we've sorted out this thing. So don't put symmetric lane changes on. I don't know what would be the application in for it. What would be what's the idea behind it? Why would you want to use it? It confuses everything. I don't know. Anyways, I think, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think what needs to happen is you need to set your center machine as the starting machine, not the right one like I did. So you set the center machine as the one that actually controls the thing, and then you can set symmetric lane changes. That will mean that when they turn around, they will swap lanes left and right, so that won't. That's why ours didn't work. They swapped lanes, so only the one lane got done twice every time. If it makes sense what I'm saying. Okay guys, so you can actually manually seed from here. Boy oh boy oh boy, it's gonna be an expensive trip to seed that big field on top. We must actually have a look at the price of the wheat, because we've got a lot of wheat to sell. We need to get rid of that wheat. Can't keep it for too long in your barn. Actually don't want it too long in the barn. Where did this guy run out of seed? Somewhere around here. This is the center one. So this center one is done. The center one is done. This is where it stopped. Nearest waypoint, and off you go. Okay, so last one is this boy. Stop the driver, start the motor. It's actually, I think, a bit closer now to go out here. And well, this is strange, guys. I don't know if you've noticed it. I haven't noticed it until now. But this little John Deere thinks he's got the cedar on the front of his nose. Which is quite strange, guys. I've never seen that. He actually thinks the cedar is in front. Oh my gosh. What is he thinking? Oh no, he's not thinking. That's the thing. That is for sure. There's no attachment in front, my friend. Nothing at all. Okay, here we go. So $360 for 500 liters of seed. There you have it on top, $360. And we were buying 1,000 liters for, what is it, 900 bucks? Then it means it's 720 to buy at the farm, so it's cheaper at the farm, not more expensive. How is that possible? That sounds crazy. It definitely sounds a bit crazy, guys. So they were saying that it will be more expensive to buy. They were saying the bags of fertilizer and seed is more expensive than to buy directly at the shop. See that guy, there's something wrong. Because every time now I look at it, I wonder if he's going to bump me. Oh, I was just wondering. Look at that speed of his. Something goes down on the speed. He's not doing 14 anymore. But anyways, not to worry. Let's just get the job done. Well, we'll have it sorted out for the big field, guys. It will be perfectly working when we get to the big field. I just hope it can overtake you without having an accident. It does look like the wheels is going to catch each other. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? The wheels actually went through one another. So that is crazy. Just gonna wait here, guys. I'm just gonna reverse a little bit, more, because he still thinks he's in traffic for some reason. We can just get a head start again, you know. Let's check this thing's speeds now. Okay. Where are you going now? Is that the nearest waypoint? Did you now finish there? Looks like it. Oh, if it does that, why is it doing that? There's one thing this McCormick has got a problem with, seems like it, is look now, it's only 11, so if we stop this now, Just want to do a test. Reverse a bit. Switch off. Lift up. Tell this driver to drive. You see there now it's at 15. So something is the matter here. Something is the matter. Now it can go 16, which is the right speed. I don't like this at all. Something is not nice with this thing and the cedar. I can clearly see that's a problem. That's why we're losing so much seed on this cedar, because it's driving at 11, using the same amount of seed, where it should have been driving at 16 or 17 as it's doing now. That is what's going on here, guys. Crazy things. Just want to check. I must say I'm impressed with that little John Deere. Does really do a good job. So let us see now what happens here at the end. One thing I don't... Oh, I see that. Yeah, we've got the 3-header going. But it lifted up, you see. It didn't lift it up according to the... That's what's happening. Stop driver, reverse, lift up. Drive course, check. You see, it doesn't lift the implement on the turn, so there's something in the script that is not right for this machine. It gets to the end and it doesn't lift. If you look at the little icon there at the bottom right, the tractor icon, it doesn't lift the sewing machine. Although it switched it off, it doesn't lift it and put it down again, so there's a problem there. I'm not going to use this McCormick then to sow that big field. It will actually make us bankrupt if we use it. And this guy is still carrying on left hand side, so we will just leave it to go and see what's happening here. Carry on. So now it's doing the other side, which is good, which I don't understand, because we did actually do it to the right, so there you go. Alright, anyways, it's just going uphill now. Check out, this tires are spinning. Oh my gosh, I think it's pressing that. There you go, it lifted it up now. So our next run should be fairly good. Let's just verify. There you go, 16. That's the way it should be. Now why didn't it do that every time? What's wrong with you? Ah, you must wake up one day. He's got an air steering wheel, that's why. That is exactly why. He is so confused. He's working with that air steering wheel. And the seed just finished again. Now quickly have a look. That one is right. And this one is now doing the right thing. Okay, it's going, yeah. It's got a fairly big tip trigger, or a refill trigger, which I quite enjoy. It's nice. Okay guys, sure. I must say this has been quite an adventure to do this one with this old equipment. I've done this multiple vehicles with horseplay before, with harvesting and that. I can't remember what episode it was when we harvested that big field with 3 harvesters, and that really worked well. So for some reason I was thinking that the symmetric lane change should be on, but I don't know, in this case it seems to be causing a problem. But like I say, I think the idea is to probably have your center machine as the main machine and the 2 left and rights just as your other 2 machines. So maybe that's the thing, you know. It should be changed next time. As we learn as we go along, guys. That's basically how it works. So going 15, you say. Now our next one is also out of seed. Stop the driver. Oh, both of them are out of seed now. Ooh, I totally got the wrong view there. I forgot to change the camera back, so we almost had a big accident. Quite a surprise when you suddenly change cameras and zoop, showing the wrong way. Oh, Farmer Bob, what are you thinking? Okay, nice. Now I'm driving a bit fast on this small farm roads. But we do know the road, so quite well by now. Ooh, I overshot a bit there. Let's fill it up. Now we just turn it right so that we don't mess up again. Okay. I must say, for an old school tractor, guys, this thing can really motor, eh? It can really motor. 40 k's an hour, it's a lot, eh, for an old tractor. Most of your new tractors today, that's tops for your new tractors today. Most of them, 40. So yeah, it's quite strange to see an old school tractor like this doing 40, which is awesome, man. Really awesome. Yes, man. Nearest waypoint, and there you go. I must actually just stop it here. Let that one carry on ahead a bit, and then let's just jump to our other tractor that's also wanting seed. Stop the driver, start the engine. I like how this tractors, how they switch off the engines to save fuel. You see that guy is now struggling again. Something in the file gets democard, and then its wheels are spinning. You see that? And now you can just lift it up, switch off, drive the course again, and A for away. It's going 15. I don't know why it does that, guys. Okay, so that is to me a good enough excuse to get rid of that McCormick. It's not good for sowing, so we'll replace it with another type of tractor. Although it was a lacquer tractor, I didn't have any problem with that. But to be honest with you, this little Dietz D80 also did he's performed very well, man. I'm really impressed with this little tractor. And remember, it was only 40, was it 45 or 43 kilowatts? Or was it 55? I can't remember now. That's something small. 55 kilowatts, and it needs 59 for this seeder. So yeah, it's close. Close, but you do get the cigar, eh, guys? They normally say close but no cigar. But in this case, it's close, but you do get the cigar. Of course, it does do the job very well indeed. Over and above what's expected of it, the poor little thing. The only thing with him is the brakes. It's a bit draggy. It overshoots all the time with the brakes. Whatever you do, you can brake, but it doesn't stop immediately. It takes a while to stopping. Well, guys, this is the end of another episode, and it was really fun sharing this time together. I really wanted to say thank you for tuning in and joining me in this venture and having all fun together in our favorite game. I would love to hear from you in the comments if there's anything you want to say, or any ideas, or anything that stood out to you. I would love to hear whatever you think, you know. So yeah, it's always fun to do that. But thanks, guys, for tuning in, and you've been great. If you liked the video, just give it a like. If not, thumbs down. Honesty is always the best recipe. I just believe that, you know. So guys, take care, man. This is Farmer Bob saying cheers. Until next time. Bye.